I ended up rolling out of the showroom with a brand new bike. Wow. Yeah, these brakes are going to take a little bit of getting used to. Hey there, welcome to another Two Wheeled Wednesdays. It's a different video today. I had something entirely different planned for today. I stopped at my local bike shop, South Coast Bicycles in Bandon. I left my mountain bike there last weekend to get tuned up for next weekend's Mudslinger race. And talking with Jeff and looking at some of the bikes, I ended up rolling out of the showroom with a brand new bike. Now, I haven't bought it yet. It's just Jeff said just go take it and ride it. So today we're going to ride it and we're going to see. But I have the oddest feeling today is new bike day. Well, so far so good. Made it to the top of the first climb. Didn't have to put my foot down. Was able to pedal through sections that I normally didn't, which was cool. It's definitely going to take some getting used to. The brakes are nice, really touchy compared to my old ones. So, for this first downhill, let's take an easy one just to get used to the brakes. I'm not heading down Gnomewrecker without trying these brakes out first. Maybe later. Wow. Yeah, these brakes are going to take a little bit of getting used to. But it handles nice. All right, well, it's a couple days later. I put the cameras away at Whiskey Run so I could just concentrate on the bike. I didn't have to worry about filming or anything or crashing with the cameras, and I did go down a couple times, but it's all right. That's why you wear pads. But here's my first impressions from that little ride that I did. This is definitely more of a downhill bike than a cross-country bike, which is fine. I need all the help I can get going down steeper and more technical sections. Even though it's a size small frame and the 27.5 tires instead of the 29 tires, it feels bigger than my old bike. I'm going to swap out the tires from my old bike onto this one, and we'll see how that one feels. Also, my other tires are more for mud, which is going to help this weekend at the Mudslinger. Anyway, This thing is definitely lighter, stiffer, and the suspension is definitely more plush. And it's faster too. After I put the cams away and went for another lap around at Whiskey Run, got home, checked my stats, and I set a couple Strava PRs without even trying. So Jeff told me to keep the bike for the week, race the Mudslinger on it if I want to, and frankly, I'd be a fool not to race it on this thing. But I need to spend more time getting used to the bike. The Mudslinger's in 2.5 days. So let's do that. Let's go for a quick spin. All right? We'll go bouncing around on the rock bars and check it out a little bit. Cool. Nice. All right, well, it looks like I'm starting to get used to it. I dropped the seat by a couple centimeters, and that helped a little bit. All in all, it's a pretty sweet ride. Dropping the seat post, it doesn't feel quite so big. In case you're wondering, it's a 2022 Intense Cycles Primer Expert. I'll put a link to the Intense website down below. Jeff at South Coast Cycles had it as a rental bike, but it was essentially brand new until I got a hold of it. So it looks like I've got a 2022 Diamondback Atroz mountain bike for sale. It just got tuned up. It's a size small, and it would make a great first full suspension mountain bike for somebody. Definitely entry level. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. I'll let it go cheap. Bikes right now are not too expensive, and this one's kind of used, so I'll let it go cheap. So remember, it doesn't matter what you ride. You know, it can be the latest, greatest, high-tech carbon fiber dream machine, or it can be that familiar old bike that you've had for decades, you know, since the 90s or longer. Doesn't matter. Life is still twice as good on two wheels. And we'll see you next week with a full report from the Mudslinger. All right. Okay, for all you tech heads out there, it's a 2022 Intense Primer 275 Expert. It's got 150 millimeters of travel, shock absorbing travel up in front with the Fox 36 front fork. In the back we've got the Fox float and 140 millimeters of travel. The brakes are by TRP, and they're fully hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors. The drivetrain is the SRAM NX Eagle, 12 speeds, 11 to 50 cassette, and a 32 tooth front cog. It's a carbon monocoque construction. The wheel set is by E13, and the stated weight without pedals for this bike, for this size, is 31 pounds. So there you have it.